So, you might have heard of all the discussions around the future of Smash Ultimate and the Smash series as a whole. What with all the questions regarding if there will be a Smash 6, how long that's going to take, who's going to be directing it, since Sakurai is probably not going to be involved in that, we think. It's going to be a long time, though. Far too long for me to really, you know, think about the roster and whatnot. So I figured, you know what, let's do a little fun challenge in Smashdown. We have got our grid of characters here, as I would imagine, and as I'm sure you would imagine. Not all of these characters are going to make the cut when the next Smash game comes around. So we're gonna see who is truly worthy to join and who is not. And of course that's dictated by me in this case because, well, it's my video, isn't it? Here's how this is gonna work. It is an Omega form only, one stock match, no time limit. The character I pick is the character that I will wager to be in, and the character I pick for the CPU, which is level 9 of course, is going to be the one I want out. We play the match, and the winner obviously stays and the loser is obviously gone. And you know, because there's always talks about, you know, potential newcomers and whatnot, to make things interesting, every 2 wins, so for every other win that I receive, I will add 1 newcomer to the Smash 6 roster of my choosing. You know, just to give me an incentive to win a bit more. So, let's say we get started with our first edition. Now, I'm not biased or anything, but I think we can all agree that King K. Rool is probably one of the more remembered Smash Ultimate newcomers, at least as far as the base game goes. So I think it would be only fair to give him the first call-up. And as for who to remove first, well, let's just say I have a beef with these two. Sakurai was horny on main exactly once, and these two are the result of that. I don't like it, a lot of other people don't like it, and I figured, you know what, let's take the initiative and give them the first boot out. We only have 1 stock to really make our point known, though. To me, Pyra just feels so brainless. Like, you get rewarded for doing the barest minimum. Oh, I wanted that spike. And Mithra's just annoying, especially with side B. In fact, the B moves in general for these two are annoying. Take the bait. And that takes care of them. K. Rool is in. Pyra and Mithra are out. 2 for the price of 1. So where to go from here, eh? We've got K. Rool in. I think it would only be fair to include Donkey Kong as the first Smash 64 veteran. Donkey Kong. Because, you know, he's just the perfect specimen in this game. And, you know what? Let's just get the meme over and done with, shall we? Now, I know what you're thinking. Why put a Super Heavy against Min Min? Well, she is good against Super Heavies, but apparently she's not good against Super Armour. And guess what Donkey Kong has? No prizes for guessing what's gonna happen here. There we go, power through everything. And send her out! So that's 2 victories for us, which means I can announce my first Smash 6 newcomer, or at least who I would choose for the newcomer. You get the idea. Now, as you know, I hold Team Fortress 2 very dear to my heart, even if Valve has let it rot and disgrace a little. And I'm a staunch believer of super heavy justice in Smash. So I figure, you know what? The heavy from Team Fortress 2 in Smash would be perfect, wouldn't it? Give us a good super heavy addition. You know, because we need more of those. We need that variety being the spice of life and all that. I'm sure a few people would agree on that, wouldn't they? I mean, it can't hurt at this point, can it? So we have Donkey Kong, K. Rool, and Heavy in. Min, Pyra, and Mythra are out. I don't know about you, but already that sounds like a massive improvement. Next up on the list, where should we give the next invite to? You know what? I think we can all agree Sonic deserves a better chance under a director that isn't Sakurai, because I don't know what it is, but none of his moveset seems to reference anything from his games beyond the year 1999. So, you know, I want to see him get a fair shot. I don't think anybody is going to contest with me on this one. Lucina just does not have a reason to stay. She's basically just a flat piece of cardboard compared to 90% of this roster. Hell, Sonic makes a better swordsman than Lucina too. Well, what's it gonna take to get rid of you? One of these? No? How about one of these? Or this? Come on. Die already! There we go. Send her to Minecraft, banish her to the Nether. I don't know about you, I kind of like the direction they were going with the Ganondorf in this game. You know, just to kind of move him away from being the whole, you know, Fat Falcon clone. Give him a bit more of his own variety in Smash 6, and he would be the perfect specimen. You know, I often forget that Lucario even exists half the time. That's just how forgettable he is to me. The concept of him is interesting enough as a fighter, but, you know, it's not really all that interesting to me. I feel like the whole he's voiced by Goku thing is the only reason he still has any traction left. And we just took care of that. Alright, that's victory number 4, so we can name a new newcomer. Now, I know I just gave Sonic his entryway in by beating Lucina, but, you know, if he's not going to get a better moveset, at least give him a better rep. So, I think Dr. Eggman would be absolutely perfect. I feel like they missed an opportunity in this game to include him. So, right that wrong by making him playable in the next Smash game. At least, it'd be better than Tails, Knuckles, or Shadow. Like, please, don't go down that route. The results will not be pretty. I don't think Sun and Moon will ever be relevant again. But, you know, Incineroar has too much character to just be dropped, you know? He's too hilarious. As for who to get rid of... yeah, this one's pretty obvious, isn't it? Look, I'm sure the games are fine. The Pikmin games are okay on their own. They just don't... I don't think they need Smash representation, though. That's a little overkill. Much like that Alolan Whip. 5 battles in already. This is fast-paced. See, I feel like there are some characters that I don't like, but they're too iconic to get rid of, like Mega Man, Cloud, the Belmonts, Steve, and whatnot. I'll go with Mega Man for this one. I think he deserves another chance. This is gonna make several horny virgins mad. But I'll do it anyway. Palutena wasn't doing anything other than promoting Kid Icarus Uprising anyway. We're not gonna lose anything of value, right? I mean, I don't really think we'll be gaining much of value in having Mega Man in, but You know, I'd much prefer Mega Man to Palutena, you know? There we go. Give her the Shoryuken right up the backside. Oh, wait a minute. That's pair number 3 of wins now. So I could add another newcomer. It's just occurred to me that I don't actually have any idea who else to add at this point that I personally want. Let's think about this. Let's think about this.
Later.
Okay, this is going to be a bit of an oddball choice, but there always is an oddball choice with Smash editions. This is mine. Have you ever heard of No Straight Roads? Mayday and Zook, the perfect duo character. You know, they utilize instruments that they could use for different attacks. The aesthetic of their stages would be kind of neat. They kind of go into a genre that hasn't really been touched upon in Smash, that being music. And plus, the OST is an absolute slapper. I use it in my videos way too much. They'd basically just be Pyra and Mythra, only good. Now, where do we go from here, eh? You know, Ridley kind of got a raw deal in this game, didn't he? I want to see him get a redemption. I'm about to punt Sora straight back to Disneyland. Oh, you should have fallen for that skewer. Sora didn't really add anything that we hadn't already seen, you know? He's basically just Pikachu with a sword, as some have derogatively called him. I mean, you can't really say that they're wrong, can you? Whether he's Disney's lapdog or not makes no difference. And I've thrown him away. Good riddance. I don't care if he won the poll, the Smash ballot at all. That's where he's going. He's just gone now. There's a lot of tactics involved in this because I don't want Kazuya to return, but I also don't want to face his CPU. You know, Captain Falcon is an interesting case. F-Zero's probably not going to be relevant ever again, which is kind of sad. But, you know, he's too synonymous with Smash to just get rid of.
Captain Falcon!
I don't think anybody is really going to argue about losing Sheik. Like, what is she going to do? Stab me for 3%? Like, oh, I'm so scared. Like, I don't care if Sheik was part of Zelda. Just make Zelda better. Okay, you've got nerve, I'll admit. And out you go. Okay, this is actually starting to become a problem. I don't actually have any more suggestions. What would be good? Like, I'm trying to work out, like, in my head, what would be the most interesting while still being relatively oddball? You know, it would be easy to say, like, Crash Bandicoot, but, you know, after Activision and Blizzard have effectively numbered their days, it's probably best to just avoid that like the plague. Don't you agree? Actually, you know what? We had the Cuphead Mii Gunner. I think it would be really interesting if he got translated into an actual fighter. You know? What with the delicious Last Course DLC coming relatively soonish, I think? It would be interesting to see how that would mesh along with things, since we don't really know what that's set to bring. I guess I'll go with that then. Little Mac is another one of those characters where their game isn't relevant anymore, but, you know, it's just too fun to pass up. I think it's time we start knocking out some of these echoes. His main inclusion for being an ultimate was that he got bullied by Captain Falcon, and that's pretty much it. I'd much rather take Little Mac than Little Mac with a sword, which is essentially what Chrom is, let's be real. All we need to do is just get him too far off stage precisely once, then we can deal with it. There we go, he's dead. See you later, Chrom. You're not getting another chance. Yeah, Steve is going to be in. As much as it pains me to admit it. See, Corrin is a Fire Emblem character that's unique, but Fire Emblem Fates was not relevant. It's when Smash 4 was new. It wasn't relevant in Ultimates, and I don't think it'll be relevant ever again. So, no real rhyme or reason to have Corrin stay, you know? I suppose you should be grateful this is the only time for now that I'm willingly playing as Steve. It's not going so well, in all honesty. Alright, here we go, here we go. This is where I can bully him, I think. Oh no! Okay, I guess Steve isn't coming back to Smash after all. Oops. Well, that's gonna be a tough one to explain. Oh, jeez. This one might be a bit controversial. We don't need Dr. Mario, just make Mario better. I mean, regular Mario is kind of a bland piece of toast in Smash, if we're gonna be completely honest here. So why not just revamp regular Mario? I feel like Doc is probably gonna hit me with the reason why he should still be here. We'll find out. I mean, I preferred Doc in Smash 4. And the changes in his buffs in recent patches did make me more intrigued with him. But, you know, I have to be a practical guy when all is said and done. Oh god, he's turning into an elite Smash Doc. You caped my caped projectile! Jesus! Okay, that was a close call. Jesus Christ. Oh yeah, this is another milestone, isn't it? What to add, what to add. What would be funny, you know? What would be the funny haha character? You know, come to think of it, Street Fighter has a bunch of characters in their roster. Who am I thinking of? Oh yeah, M. Bison. M. Bison would be kinda cool, don't you think? I think that's what we'll go with. Do I just start tackling some of the copies here? Daisy, you want to prove yourself? This is your opportunity to. I mean, I can get why Daisy was added to this game to, you know, make the echo system a bit more justified. But, you know, Daisy doesn't really offer much of anything, if we're gonna be completely honest. I mean, Peach at least has her veteran status from Melee. I don't know what Daisy has. Oh, okay, you know what? I guess Daisy earned it. Oh, this is gonna look like such a mess. I'm gonna go for a controversial one here. Byleth is one of the only times where a Fire Emblem character was done right. I mean, it only took them, what, 8 fighters for them to actually do it properly? It's nuts, I know. And you know what? I think I'm gonna be controversial with this pick, but I have reasons. Because, think about it, they are very technical as a duo character. There are a lot of situations where the Sakurai is like, well, we couldn't do this thing because, you know, technical limitations. And 90% of the time, it can be traced back to the Ice Climbers. So, simple solution is just cut them out. I mean, cutting them out for Byleth is a bit of a dubious decision, but I'm nothing if not pragmatic. You're nothing without your meat shield, Popo. This is gonna look interesting by the time we're done. Here's another bit of a wild call, but I think Banjo deserves a base slot in the next game. It was a bit of a dubious one for being DLC in this game, but, you know, he was heavily demanded. I think it's only fair. You know, how did Rob sneak into Smash Brothers in the first place? He is a literal toy. He isn't even a game character. It's time we remedy that. You know, I get it, he was part of the Subspace Emissary. That's fine, but I think it's time we retire him. Give him his much-needed rest. That's... yeah. Oh god, now I have to think of another character. This is genuinely hard, by the way. Like, if you try to come up with this yourself, I don't know how people do it half the time, if I'm gonna be honest. Actually, you know what? Punch-Out doesn't actually have any other rep besides Little Mac. Why not add a Punch-Out rep? I've got the perfect one. Aaron Ryan. His batshit insane character would be absolutely perfect. Don't you reckon? With what with the boxing glove whip? He'd be interesting, wouldn't he? That's who I'll go with. I think it's time we addressed the issue with Samus and Dark Samus sooner rather than later. Look, don't get the wrong idea, Samus players. I still think the character is annoying to play against, but Samus is more deserving of a place than Dark Samus. I have to hope that I can actually defend her honor well enough. Which I'm not doing a great job of, I'll admit. Oh, I was hoping Dark Samus would have just flailed right into it. Jeez. Pac-Man is just another one of those characters where he's just too iconic to remove. Yeah, look, I'm sorry about this, but Pichu doesn't really have much of a reason to be here anymore, if we're gonna be completely honest. It's like, yeah, let's take Pikachu, make him a bit more powerful, but make him damage himself a lot. It was good for a time, before he got nerfed initially, but it doesn't really work all that well these days. Yeah, set the bait with the pellets. I feel like of the Smash 4 $5.99 gang, I'd find it easier to advocate for Cloud over Bayonetta. Look, I know Bayonetta 3 is coming and all, that's great news, but, you know, I don't think anybody cares about the character in Smash anymore. At least not on a meaningful scale. Finishing touch, why do you fail me so often? To be completely honest, I didn't think that was going to work. Okay, new additions, new additions. What to do, really? You know, there's talk, like, regarding Mortal Kombat and Multiversus and whatnot. You know, I think it would be cool if, you know, if we can't get Scorpion in Smash, get either him or Sub-Zero. I think that would be nice. That'll be the pick. I feel like Mr. Game & Watch is probably the only retro Nintendo character that can still justify his place at this point.
Mr. Game & Watch!
Because, you know, even though he's piggybacking off of Mario and Zelda, he's still... his system's still around. Somewhat. I don't really think anybody's gonna miss this inclusion. Alright. My Game & Watch is a little rusty. Let's see if we can't do anything about that. There we go. Sorry, Rosa, but it's time for you to leave. Robin is also the rare instance of a Fire Emblem character being done right, so I think they deserve another chance, even if they are annoying. I'm not sure anybody's gonna advocate for either of the Belmonts, though. I'll get rid of Richter first, though. I was half expecting the immediate take this!
2 very boring minutes later.
You're still not dead, Richter? Oh, there we go. That works. Oh god, these things keep sneaking up on me. You know, I guess, you know, considering Metroid Dread is relevant, maybe someone from Metroid Dread. I'll put them up. I'll put a candidate up on screen now for who that is. Obviously, I know nothing of the game, so it eludes me, but I'll just put one up, and that's what we'll be going with. I guess I kind of have to go Zero Suit Samus to kind of defend Samus being in the game in any capacity. I think we need to do something about the number of links around here, because this is... 3 links is 2 links too many. I mean, don't take this out of context, Zero Suit players. The flip kick is still incredibly irritating, but, you know, I had to do something about Samus being eliminated. There we go. She's not out yet, don't worry. I'm looking at Hero and Sephiroth in particular, and I don't know myself if I want either of them in or out. I guess we should start tackling some Kirby characters. Yeah, let's just get rid of the last of one of 2 last remaining Echoes. Again, much like Palutena, there really isn't much reason for Dark Pit to be here besides being a walking advert for Kid Icarus Uprising. Alright, this calls for drastic measures. Oh, I didn't think that was gonna work. Oh, that felt scummy, but we did it. Maybe, I don't know, promote Alucard from Assist Trophy Land, maybe? Sure, why not? Let's do that. It's time to fight Ryu and Ken for who deserves the Street Fighter veteran place. God, this Ken is hopping around like crazy. That wasn't what I wanted to do, but it somehow worked out. Just seems to be the story of my gameplay with these characters, really. I suppose I'll give King Dedede a fair shot. Why not at this point? We're gonna have to start making difficult decisions soon. But I'll get rid of Simon. I'll be willing to. It's pretty much what this whole thing is. It's just sacrificing some characters for other characters. No, 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 no. No, I didn't press grab I didn't press shield in time. Oh no. I'm sorry. I did everything I could. We're now in the territory of making some very difficult decisions here. Don't you reckon?
The hardest choices require the strongest wills.
Bowser is the de facto super heavy. Like, don't nerf him, just bring the others up to his level. It's a difficult decision, but we are gonna have to say goodbye to Plant. Maybe. You know, it was funny and all, Plant Gang and whatnot. There always has to be a changing of the guard when it comes to the funny meme characters. And Piranha Plant's no exception. Oh, that was close. There we go. I'm sorry, Plant. Oh, I have to actually pick another one now. What the hell do I do at this point? You know, actually, what would be pretty funny is adding Geese Howard to the game. You know, from King of Fighters, Fatal Fury, whatever. That would be pretty funny. Now, the question is, would we bring Terry there to join him? There's no other fighting games characters left. I'm probably not going to pick Kazuya for the rest of the video. I think I'm going to do it. Would people miss Wii Fit Trainer? I don't really know. I don't know how to play any of these characters, but we're just going to do it anyway. I know I made a mess of it in the previous video, which... whoops. But we'll do what we can to restore a bit of parity. Mission accomplished. I mean, I was close to SDing, but nobody needs to pay attention to that. Oh, hey, I'm a winner. We're coming down to some pretty difficult choices. I guess we should settle the matter of the remaining links. There can only be one. Just give Link his hook shot back and he'd be the complete picture. Oh, I haven't been making use of my own bombs. There we go. Hit him with the long shot. But now I gotta choose another one. Oh, jeez, this is starting to get difficult now, isn't it? I'm actually having to look up, like, potential DLC tier lists for Ultimate, just to actually get some ideas here. Oh yeah, that's a good point. Maybe make Shovel Knight a fighter. Because, you know, that was some clamoring on. I'm surprised he wasn't even turned into a Mii sword fighter outfit. So I guess do that. That works. God, I'm gonna have to do some weird stuff to get around this, huh? First of all, I'm gonna give Luigi his spot. He deserves it at this point. And let's fight another Mario character for it. I don't think anybody's gonna mourn if Bowser Jr. is gone. Now, I do not know how to play Luigi brilliantly, so don't be surprised if I accidentally bottle it for him. Especially against the level 9 CPU that knows what it's doing with Bowser Jr. Okay, well, that takes care of that. I'm gonna have to make some bold calls here.
Pikachu!
I mean, obviously we gotta have Pikachu, because it'd kind of be blasphemy if there wasn't one. How did Duck Hunt fly under the radar this long? They shouldn't still be here. And obviously, I am a firm advocate still of nerf the rat. It's okay if it doesn't happen in this game, just nerf him in Smash 6. It's fine. It'll make the wait worthwhile. Oh, the dog died. Okay. Duck Hunt died. Okay. Oh, and there's another one I need to do. Okay. You know what? I'm surprised I didn't think of this sooner. Funky Kong would be an interesting addition. Maybe even use a surfboard. I feel like Funky Mode just added like a ton of opportunities for him. And, you know, it's good to see that. So I'll go with Funky Kong to join the Funky Kong train. I will let Ness back in on the condition that he can't spam PK Fire anymore. Because goddamn that gets annoying fast. I feel like Roy is a different Fire Emblem, but he doesn't do enough different, you know? Does that make sense? I think that makes sense. I was gonna say, if that didn't work, I was probably going to be dead. But, you know, it worked out. Only 3 more veterans to determine the fate of. So we'll start with Yoshi. I don't know what would be more damaging for Animal Crossing representation. To get rid of Villager or Isabelle. You know what? I'm gonna make a wild call here. Now, don't get me wrong. Yoshi is pretty brain dead. He's a bit like Pyra, where you basically get rewarded for doing the bare minimum. But he's a veteran, so he has tenure. Oh, we have to name another one, eh? You know what? I'm gonna make an interesting call. Kratos. Imagine seeing Dad of Boy Kratos tearing it up in Smash. That would be pretty wild. I suck as Fox, but I guess I'm gonna have to play as him for the sake of his veteran status. Again, I'm gonna have to make a wild call, and it's gonna have to be Shulk. See, we're at the point in the Smashdown where you basically can't not pick a controversial call. Because you don't have any targets left to really wail on. Like, all the echoes are gone. It's just the big names now. Oh dear. Yeah, I told you I'd sucked as Fox. And it's kind of cost him his place. Well, I guess that only leaves Jigglypuff to deal with. Can I really afford to get rid of any of these? You know what? I'm gonna have to pop the bubble on this one. This is probably going to backfire on me incredibly hard, considering hero is hero. I'm gonna have to hope to get an early rest. It's pretty much the only way I'm gonna win this. Oh, here we go. Oh, no. No. That was... See, that would have ended differently if I knew how to play just Jigglypuff.
Remember, no chance.
Imagine seeing this as the base roster. You'd just be like, what the hell is this? Wait, did I do 1 for 26? Did I? Who can you afford to get rid of at this point? I guess let Marth in, because he's got tenure as the first Fire Emblem. You know what? Let's battle Ike for it. It'll be a good addition no matter whether I win or lose, you know? So that should make up for the fact that I don't know how to play Marth at all. Oh, that was a good parry. Oh, I wanted to disrespect him more, but... Hey, oh, what can you do? I feel like we're gonna have to decide between Mewtwo and Pokemon Trainer on this one.
Pokemon Trainer.
We're not gonna have it both ways. I got hit by the slowest moving shell in existence. That... I had a deer in the headlights moment there. Oh, dear. Okay, Pokemon Trainer, you earned that one. I feel like we can keep Diddy Kong. We can, like, try eliminating all of Star Fox. Since Fox isn't gonna make it. Would be interesting to see, wouldn't it? I can already tell that this is going to cause a lot of controversy. But then again, what roster prediction list doesn't? There we go. And I don't know who else is left. Oh, Raiden from Metal Gear. That would be interesting. I mean, it's another shorty, but Raiden's cool. Speaking of Metal Gear, we should probably do something about Snake, don't you think? I think we're gonna have to bite the bullet on Sephiroth here. You might wonder why I would ever pick Snake over Sephiroth. The more I play against Sephiroth, the more annoying he becomes. Snake's annoying too, but you learn how to deal with him. I can't really deal so much with Sephiroth. I'ma just go high, don't mind me. Oh, dear. Well, at least we got Raiden in before Snake bit it. God, these next few votes are gonna be so fucked. We gotta have Zelda in. She's annoying, but we have to. I might have to bite the bullet on Lucas in this one. At this point, I'm just making nothing but tough decisions. Alright. Oh, I wanted the kick. There we go, that'll do. So by my count, there are still at least 2 more opportunities, possibly 3. Yeah, there'd only be 2 more opportunities for newcomers. So I've got to be clinical here if I want to add anyone else. Wario, we kind of have to have him, I think. And since we've eliminated the other Kid Icarus characters, why not just go the whole hog and try and get rid of Pit? I'm also trash at Wario, so this could go badly wrong. There we go. I don't have to be good to, you know, get a win like that. Possibly our second to last or even our last new entry. You know what? Call me a weirdo. I think I from Super Monkey Ball should get a chance. I mean, there's enough spells and stuff to make it possible. It could work. Anyway, we need to choose our next matchup. I'd be willing to let Joker stay, to be quite honest. But who would it be at the expense of? I don't think we've got a single Star Fox character in, so let's just get rid of Wolf. Okay, here we go. I've got the win condition. Easy. That's why Joker stays, unfortunately. Arsene just carries him into the game. Man, what a choice we have here. Who should stay and who should go? I guess we'll have Isabelle go up against Inkling. That should work, right? These 2 matches are the last opportunity we could get for one last newcomer. And I've got something in mind for that.
A few moments later.
It's not going so well. Nope, still alive. Oh, that's me gone. Yeah, I'm not gonna mash. You can't escape Inkling's roller at that high percent. You just accept your fate. Okay, so it all comes down to this. And because of Sora's edition, we have 2 characters that get dumped instead of just 1. And obviously, Kazuya's not coming back, as long as I have anything to say about it. So it's between Meta Knight and Greninja. See, likelihood says Meta Knight, but I can actually play Greninja, so I guess that's what we're gonna have to go with. And if we win, we get one last edition. I feel like Meta Knight got nuked since Brawl, which, you know, it was understandable, but it kind of went too far in the opposite direction. And it's a shame that he's now gone. So that's Greninja entered into the final slot. And for the final one, I'll appease the fanboys that have waited so long and wondered what Sakurai was waiting for. And I will add Waluigi as the last one. Just so that they can finally shut up about it. And there you have it. There's our decided roster from the Smashdown results and my additions. It's kind of weird when you look at it, don't you think? Throw us a like if you've enjoyed, leave a comment below if you agree with my selections, if you disagree, or maybe even try out the challenge yourself and see what results you get and what characters you bring to the table. Anyway, thank you so much for watching, guys. Hope you've enjoyed. I'll see you in the next video. Take care now.